So for growth hack number 12, I want to talk about the use of alternative methods in your follow-up process, i.e. your prospect journey. So your prospect journey is through the awareness stage, into the consideration stage, and then to purchase. So how are you following up those inquiries? How are you using different media to attract people and pull them towards you with interest during that awareness stage? Because only a very small percentage of people, when they come to your website, are ready to buy at that moment of time. So what are you doing to nurture them or to pull them closer towards you? And I do physically think in my mind in terms of how do people lean towards me with interest. So how can you mix it up a little bit? Because email is too easy to avoid. Email is too easy to park or read but never go back to. So how else could you engage with your client base, your prospect, whilst they're on that journey going through the awareness, the consideration stage? So the awareness is really your marketing. And then when we get into that consideration stage, they've lent towards you with interest. They've given you some contact details, maybe a phone number, maybe an email, hopefully both, to give you more opportunities to engage in different ways. But how are you doing that effectively and mixing it up a little bit? So are you using email? Maybe. But are you using the telephone? Are you using text messages? Are you using WhatsApp? Are you using video? So quite often we talk about prospect journeys and how that engages with the individual, but we want a process that can we automate in part, but can we personalise in part? Too often I see follow-up processes being so automated that we're so reliant on email. But if we've got to pick up the phone or if we've got to send a message in some way, we might want to personalise that a little bit. So think about the other tools that are available to you. Could you record a video on your phone or use some tools like BombBomb or Loom and then embed them into emails? Or can you send the video via WhatsApp, for example? I've certainly used that at times and I've found that much more engaging myself. So my challenge for you today with this growth tip number 12 is to think about your prospect journey and how can you perhaps implement different ways of following up your prospect that may engage with them differently if they're not replying to you with a particular medium. Give that a try.